Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today for what will be the final time for our fire department extravaganza update. All the things we've ever done is Adam Dorn. Yes, Dorn is leaving us. We say congratulations, but we're also pretty bummed because we've had a lot of good times. So today we will talk a little fire safety. We're going to reminisce a little bit about some of the segments that we've done because we've done a lot. You've been begging me to do some type of funny video with all the outtakes that will never be released to the public, ever. But Dorn, as we start things off here, sitting on Truck One's bumper, you asked me the question about how this started. And I was like, boy, I can't even remember. I mean, the goal has always been to get the outreach of fire safety, but man, from the beginning of time, we've done so much.
We have. I asked you because I figured your mind was a little bit more clear than mine.
Have you watched this show before? I don't think so.
But I don't remember how it started. I know you were putting together the show and like, hey, we want to do a segment, but then we've also done just some other segments on our own. And I guess it just kind of morphed into, hey, you're going to be on our show. You strong-armed me into being on your show.
We're going to need you to do monthly segments, not just one monthly. And actually, it's worked out really good because I think the best part is, well, prior to COVID, right, we would come out and do segments, showing off the apparatus, demonstrating different tasks that the fire department does. Mm-hmm. And the culture of fire safety and sharing that is so important. Why is that? I mean, that's really gain. We actually did an interview about this, I remember, talking about the importance of it. But from your standpoint, all these years, why is it so important to show off and talk fire safety just in general? And yeah, it might be a stupid question in general, but it is important to talk about it, especially from your local fire department.
Yeah, there's a couple different things, right? I'm going to start using the police officers as an example. When you're out driving in the community, who do you see out driving around and doing stuff? Whether that's interacting with your community in a good aspect, or maybe they're involved in an incident or a situation, right? But you see the police officers out in your community all the time. You know they're there doing stuff. With the fire department, it's a little bit different, right? You know the fire department is staffed. You know we're in the community. But the only time you really see us is when we're out at an emergency scene. Mm-hmm. Someone's house is on fire, there's a car accident, maybe somebody has a medical emergency in your neighborhood. That's when we come out and help. People don't generally see us during the workday because we are out doing fire inspections. We're not in the firehouse. We're out amongst the community doing other things to keep the community safe. Yeah. So for us, we make a little bit more, put a little more emphasis on getting out in the community, just hanging out with the kids, or in this case, we took advantage of, well, I'll say it, we took advantage of you guys to get our message out, but it was in a good way because the message that we have is so important, and this is the best way for us to get our message out and get in contact with so many people. I
like the fact of opening the doors to the firehouse. I think that's been important. Mm-hmm. The fire safety stuff just goes without saying. I mean, we've tied so many things together because of the specific month, things that have been happening in the community. We've addressed it all, and it never gets old. I have to say, it never gets old because it's still, I believe in public safety. I have a heart for it. But I still think it's important. And Dorn, we're gonna go. We gotta reminisce at a few places today, so we can't just stay here.
Right.
We gotta go sit somewhere else and reminisce. So we're gonna skedaddle. Okay. I'm not gonna show people me getting off of this thing, though.
Why not? Because you were so elegant in getting up here.
No, we're not gonna do that. All right, Dorn. Walking down memory lane.
Memory lane, yeah, I like that. This is
one of my favorite ones we did was the truck tour.
Yes.
So, selfishly, I like fire trucks, so that's part of the deal. But
I understand. What was the best part about that one?
When you turn the light. No, I was kidding. No, I think it's important to show what's inside. There's so many different stuff you guys utilize, and you're not, like you said, you never really get to see that stuff because even if you're at a call or something,
Mm-hmm.
You don't open up all the drawers. You should. But you don't.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whatever. Whatever. But it's still cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's a fire truck.
I can get in. Get out of my way, I'm in. All right. We're going to go. Before we go to the day room, the kitchen's pretty cool. You have to say.
It is cool.
Actually, now that you remind me, it started with cooking with fire.
Oh, that's right.
Cooking with fire. That's what it was. Yes.
It did start with cooking with fire.
And you can make me a sandwich while we're in here.
Oh, really? Really? Hey, speaking of curling, it's good. U.S. is up 4-1.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like it. Yeah, it's this is where it started. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But,
that's what it was, though. It was cooking with
Yeah.
fire. But I'm sure we probably did some promo stuff, you would have thought.
Yeah. You know, I bet you can go back in your archives and find it.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But yeah, there's the cook. That's where it was, right here.
You guys have a wok?
We do have a wok. We do not walk with it, though.
By the way, if you didn't know, from one of the earlier stories, if they ever leave the fire station, there's an auto shut-off.
There is.
Which is pretty cool. And that's like fire safety built into the fire department.
Yes.
Good thing.
It is. It's right there on the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kill
The
switch.
red button. Yep.
So fire station with fire control. It's pretty good.
Pretty smart.
All right, let's go sit down.
Yeah,
We've never got to sit down in
No,
the day
we
room.
haven't.
You've
We
never
haven't.
invited me
Well,
into the day room.
it's
saying.
okay. It's all right. This is our day room. As you can see, we've got TV going right now. But
It's so ironic that you're watching fire videos
Right.
at the fire station. Like,
Yeah.
all right, well, let's just take a seat here and relax. I'm sure this is your chair, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
No?
No.
You're in the back? Or?
Generally sit in the back. Once in a while, I'll sit up here, depending on how I feel. But either way, I do like it at night when the lights are down and we have our mood lighting on with our beautiful sign in the back, the green light, green
I do
backlit
like it.
sign. It's
And
pretty
for
cool.
folks who don't know, this is the true living, relaxing. This is
Yeah.
built. You guys teamed up when you were
Yes.
considering this setup, right?
Yep. Yeah, we live here. This is our home. We are here for 24 hours. And we don't get to go home to go eat meals or go to sleep or relax. We have to be here so we can go and respond, help our citizens. So this is one of the little comforts of home that we have, that we take part in when all of our chores are done, all the other training for the day is done. And we actually do try to use this area. Right now, Matt in the back row there, he's got the computers.
Yeah, he does look pretty comfortable, by the way. Like,
but he
he didn't have a choice either.
But he is working on homework for his associate's degree. But he's doing that and watching videos here, and there's so much that we can pick up on, from reading smoke, what it's telling us, all that kind of stuff, to how did these guys do this or that, and what can we take away from that? How can we apply it in our job if we ever need it? So, yeah, it may look like we're just watching videos, but there's so much there. And I'll ask Matt and even Don and go, wait, what do you guys think? What would you do done different? What would we have done? What if we had this, how would we have handled this? And it just makes us think, or where do we have this kind of a situation in our city? So yeah, we have some comforts of home, but we're not here all day. We actually do work in the office area or out on the floor most of the day.
Oh yeah, we've never actually seen your desk. Or the desk.
The desk.
The space.
Yeah.
The space.
The space.
Can we go to the space?
I bet we can go to the space.
All right, let's do that.
All right, let's go.
All right, so long hallway.
Long hallway.
This is the longest hallway by
Yes,
far.
this
also looks like high school
Classrooms?
classroom thing.
Yeah.
How many
it's
bunks?
It's not.
How many bunks are here?
All of them.
Follow-up question. How many dorms can people sleep in here?
I believe.
All of them.
Yes. I believe there are 9 beds here.
9?
Yes.
Well, we need you to go count them all, please. All right, we're entering the office space of this department. This is not a tour video, by the way. This is not a tour video. This is but we never get to see actually where you work.
Right.
Some people would question where you work.
Yeah, if I work.
If you work. But the offices here are for
Us to work at.
Can't tell this is your last interview, huh?
Right. No.
Well, which one's yours?
This one over here is mine.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take a seat.
You can have a seat in my chair too.
Darn
That's
right.
fine.
Darn
I
right.
don't mind.
Yeah, so this is where the action happens, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of cleaned up a little bit.
So what's the one thing you're going to miss the most from doing these interviews?
Hanging out with you guys.
What are you saying, we're cool?
I don't know if I would say that,
But you would say...
but I'd miss hanging out with all of you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, especially Bamlet.
He's not even here.
No, all three of you guys. You guys have been awesome.
Hey, we've had some fun. We've
Yes.
had some fun. And there will be more segments to come.
Yes, there will.
This isn't the end of fire safety for Fact TV or
Right.
Fitchburg Fire.
Yep.
You're handing the baton. Do you or is it the hose? Is it the jaws of luck? What do you hand over?
Probably handing the nozzle over to somebody else.
The nozzle.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go back to where it all started.
Yeah. The kitchen?
And wrap this one. The kitchen. We're going backwards.
I was going to say, you're making lunch already?
No, you're making me lunch.
Oh, that's right.
That's part
That's
of the deal
right,
for
I
your last
forgot.
segment. Didn't you remember? We agreed to that. at the beginning?
Yeah. I was going to make mac and cheese and hot dogs.
You
for
should. All right, Dorn. So maybe this interview has gone a couple of different directions, but in all reality, it has been an honor to work with you on doing these updates and stuff. And I actually think we together set the bar as high and higher than I thought we'd ever get. We got recognized from a state associate, and that is just as much as you as Fact TV. Even though it says Fact TV on the thing, it doesn't mean anything. It was a combined thing, and it's been a pleasure. And fortunately enough, you're part of a state organization as well. So we're going to try to get you back on the show anyway. So it's not goodbye forever.
Right.
But for this suit and this department, it is goodbye. Your final thoughts, my friend, of doing this. We've had some fun, that's for sure.
We have. It'll be tough.
It is. It really is. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll tell you that we definitely screw around a lot on these, and I'm not saying that as a department head, but actually it's been fun because the brainstorming and coming up with the ideas has been so much fun, and hopefully everybody's gotten something out of it. And we tried to be a little bit different. That's what the show has always been, is not just straight up hard news, or it's more of information, and hopefully walk away with one thing you learn. So
right, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been awesome, fun. I mean, you can put whatever word you want in there, but this is probably one of the best things that has come out of all of our time together, that we've got this awesome show that people look to, and I know it's been shared numerous amounts of times, and where I'm going, I think they looked at some of the stuff and like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting because almost all the interview stuff that we do, the fire departments or public safety segments that we do, have the most people watching, which tells me that they're engaged, but also that they care about public safety. Yeah. All right, no more tearful things.
Okay.
We were going to do this Titanic ending. We're just going to have to cap that. But either way, sir, pleasure knowing you. Good friend.
Yes.
And Dorn is done, but fire safety will go on. Just like that, the phone rings. We're out. That's perfect. If the pager wouldn't have went off, it would have been better, but we'll take it.
Jeremy, you go, we go.